it's Katie Clancy, the happiest person in real estate, and this is the Katie Clancy Show. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to completely complete the old, create the new, how to get rid of 1 year and take all the goodness that it had, and then get started on a new year like so fresh, so ready, so complete. 7 steps. You can do them all in one day, or you can do them over the course of a week. Here we go. Number 1, you're going to look back on all your wins. Go through your social media, your calendar, your memory, your photos, and look at all of the really awesome things that happened to you, the things that you did that were awesome, and bask. Just sit back, bask. You are awesome, right? Okay. Step number 2, not as fun initially. You're going to go through all of that stuff, the photos, the social media, the calendar, the memory, all that stuff, and look at all the bad stuff. Yeah, you have to. You have to look at the bad stuff or you're doomed to repeat it. And I gotta tell you, where there's poop, there's a pony. This is my experience. Look at the bad stuff. Find out what the learning is in there. Was it a mistake? Was it a failure? Was it something that you just happened to you? How did you respond? What did you get out of it? Don't miss any of the wisdom, or fate has a funny way of bringing that lesson back to you, and we don't want that to be repeated. So take some time, go through, check out all your L's, figure out why they happened, figure out what there is to learn from them. All right, so we've looked back at the good stuff, we look back at the bad stuff. Number 3, now we're gonna get started on looking forward. We're gonna make some goals. And I would say, don't make too many. I would really be conservative. I would even say just start with 3. Pick one from 3 different sections of your life. So we're gonna just talk about one goal for now. And for example, you want to be debt-free or reduce your debt. We'll call it debt-free. Why not? Right? All right. Goal is debt-free. Great. So that's the first 3 steps. We looked back in the good and the bad. Now we set a goal. Now, for that goal, we're going to make 3 priorities. We're going to break this thing down until it's so easy to do. It's just going to break it down and break it down and break it down so that when we're done with this process, it's just going to be, you will see the steps and it will bring you right to that goal. It's so much fun. All right, so the 3 priorities that you might use for getting debt-free would be, let's see, organization would be one, saving, and earning. All right, 3 good things to focus on if you're trying to get debt-free. Great, wonderful. Now we've broken that down. Let's break it down again. So those 3, organization, saving, and earning, we're going to bust those down into 5 different things. And I'm going to focus just on one. I'm just going to head down one branch for now, and we'll go down organization. So with the priority of organization, what are some strategies under organization that you could employ that would help move you closer to your goal of becoming debt-free? For example, one of them might be get all my financial passwords in one place. Another one would be download a financial organization app like Mint, find out what my credit score is, get a file box and folders for saving all my paper financial records, and the 5th one could be make a recurring appointment in your phone for yourself to pay your bills and review your statements. Those are 5 strategies. Getting easier, isn't it? Like, be debt-free is like, oh, thinking about organization, kind of cringy. But then when you're like, all right, all I have to do is just get my passwords in one place. Find out my credit scores. I can do those things. And the more we break this down, the more like real and doable this thing becomes. All right, the next step is you're going to take one of those strategies. For example, let's see, take the get all my financial passwords in one place. Okay, yes, that is not a big project. But if you're anything like me, you can get a little distracted going in there. No, getting all you've got to go into banks, you've got to go into credit cards, you've got to go into Venmo, you've got to go into PayPal. Like, you can really get off track going and looking for your passwords. Like, it sounds like an easy thing, but it can be really kind of crazy. So we're gonna get a task that goes with getting your financial passwords in one place. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a little timer on our phone for 15 minutes. And when that timer goes off, you stop, because that will get you back on track. So if you do kind of go down a little rabbit hole and you're like, oh, I should rearrange, but I gotta change my profile picture on on Mint or whatever. Bleh, don't. All we're doing is looking for passwords. But if you set your timer for 15 minutes, it will, boom, get you back into reality and keep you focused, which is probably why you're in this place in the beginning. Anyway, so we've got goals, we've got strategies, priorities, we've got strategies, and now we've got tasks. You can break these tasks down as tiny as you want. We can, there's like literally be like, get a piece of paper and a pen out. Like that can be the task that you get out. You got to break these tasks down as small as you possibly can, as small as you need to in order to actually do them. And then, because these are all building off of that one big goal, you know that even the tiniest task of getting that pen out is moving you closer to your goal of being debt-free. I believe in you. You can do this. The very last step of this whole thing, after you've got your goals and your tasks and your blah, 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 you've got to act. Okay, some of us really love to organize. We love to plan. It looks so great. You're feeling really hopeful and you're kind of psyched. You think you can do this, but it doesn't work unless you work it. And actually, the opposite of that is every plan works if you work the plan. So you have to make time to take action. And if you struggle with taking action, I'm going to give you 3 books that I think are awesome that you can listen to while you're off multitasking doing something else. 1 is The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. 2 is Free to Focus by Michael Hyatt. And 3 is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. If you have trouble getting off the dime, these books will help you. All right, I hope that this was helpful and it helps you wrap up this past 2019 and get you on to a 2020 that's full of hope and promise. And I actually bang out all of these steps in more detail right on my blog at katieclancy.com.